Good evening, teacher. My name is Michelle Caiza. I'm fourth semester medical emergency student at the San Gabriel Higher Technology Institute. Today I'm going to present the topic about simple present and simple past tenses. First, the present simple is used to talk about habits and general facts. For example, in positive, I am well in the park at 6 a.m. Negative, she doesn't well in the park at 6 a.m. Interrogative, doesn't she well in the park? In third person singular, with add s to the verb from the third person in he, she, it. For example, I drinks, he drinks. With add is to the verb that end in s, sh, x, or o. Example, I watch, he watches. With verb ending in consonant plus y, we change the y to ies. For example, I cries, he cries. In simple past, when to use finished actions and events in the past. For example, I flew to Italy last summer. Event that happened regular in the past. I always went to school by bus in the primary school. How to form? Subject must second form the verb. For example, we went to Paris last year. In negative, didn't not, must infinitive form on the verb. For example, the French didn't speak English that much. In interrogative, use who, where, why, when. For example, where did you go? In question, 2 years or not. For example, didn't he leave? In will, one for the prediction and unplanned decisions. In affirmative, the form is subject must auxiliary must verb in first person must complementary. For example, I will work in the company. She will buy a new house. In negative, the form is subject must auxiliary must not must verb in first person must complementary. For example, I will not work in the company. She won't buy a new house. In question, the object or not is a form auxiliary must subject must verb in first person must complement must interrogation. For example, will I work in the company? Will she buy a new house? In shall or shall not, modal verb. First person, second person, third person is translation. In affirmative, the form is subject must. In shall or shall not, should is used as recommendation or advice. For example, you shall drink more water. Shall not is a negative form. For example, you shall not eat so much sugar. Thanks, it's all for today.